Hello ladies and gentlemen, Robert West back at you again with another JTech Diesel Student Technology video. Today I'm going to be doing the under the hood inspection for a PTI inspect. We're going to start off with the tires, start with the outside. You know, check your lugs, make sure they're all tight. These have covers on, so it's kind of hard to check them. Check your rim, make sure there's no cracks. Check your tire, make sure there's no abrasions or cracks. You're going to check the air pressure, make sure it's topped off. You're going to check your tread depth on your tire. You're going to check the brake linings to make sure that they're still in DOT spec. You're going to check your hoses for your brake lines, make sure there's no cracks, bends, or abrasions. Your chamber, your slack adjuster, give that all a good look over. Steer arm, your drag link, your pitman arm, looking for cracks, bends, dings. Go check all the rest of the hoses, make sure that they're all good to go, no leaks anywhere on the engine compartment. You don't want oil spewing out of any of the seals. On the power steering, we have a leak. We're gonna have to change that out. The gearbox, you can tell, took the brunt of all the oil spilling off. Got all this dirt buildup on it. Check all your wiring in here, your ECM. Make sure your ECM's good. Your compressor. See if there's any leaks on the compressor. We got something going on here. We're gonna have to clean that off to make sure it's not from the power steering reservoir. Windshield washer fluid, you can tell that's low. We're gonna have to top that off. Check your intake. Just kind of giving the whole engine bay a once over. Checking the fins on your fan. You want to check your oil level. Pull that sucker out. Give it a good wipe. Reinsert it. And pull it back out. As you can see, it's down below the full level. We're going to have to add some oil to this. We're going to place that back in there. This is where you would fill your oil. You can look at the front of the radiator. Check out the fins on the radiator. Make sure there's no major dings, dents. You can come to the other side of the truck. Same thing on this side. Start with the outside of the wheel, checking all your lug nuts, your hub, the rim, air pressure, the outside of the tire. Give that a once over. Go back to the inside with the chamber, the hoses, the brake lining. One thing I forgot to mention on that side, you want to check your shocks and your leaf springs. Make sure that the leaf springs aren't separated. Your U-joints are good. You're going to want to check the shocks to make sure that they're not over pulled and exposed. There's no leaks on them. Same with the turbo, check for that for leaks. All your wiring, make sure that it's all not cracked, bent, or abrased. You're going to check your coolant level. Coolant's good, it's over the minimum. You want to check your alternator wiring. Check all the hoses and wiring that you can see for any cracks, bends, brakes. Check the engine for any leaks on this side as well with the exhaust manifold. You're also going to want to check all your belts and tensioners. Make sure they're nice and tight. Fan blades on this side. That's pretty much it.